Jane owns a small business. She's been doing pretty well, but her growth has become stagnant. She is attracting some new business through traditional advertising, but she knows that if she really wants to grow, she needs to start generating more business online. Jane decided to start running some ads on Google and Facebook. But before she knew it, she'd spent thousands of dollars but only gained a few new customers. The leads she paid good money for just weren't converting into sales. She spent hours and hours calling the leads and sending emails, but no matter how hard she tried, she could only get about 15% of her leads to pick up the phone. Jane was discouraged. She knew that at this rate, the cost to acquire a new customer was just too high. But Jane is a fighter. She wasn't about to give up. She knew there had to be a better way. After all, these people were raising their hands and saying, "Yes, I'm interested in your service, Jane." She knew that if she could just have a conversation with them, she would be back in business. The question was simple. Jane thought, how can I get more of my leads to have a conversation with me? That's when Jane discovered the mobile sales funnel from Chiirp. You see, people don't like to answer their phones, especially if they don't recognize the number. Only around 15% of calls from strange numbers get answered. Emailing has a similar problem. If you send out 100 emails, only around 15 to 20 will actually open it, if you're lucky. Now compare that with text messaging. Text messaging, on average, has a 98% read rate. That's right, 98% read rate. Nothing else even compares. Jane finally discovered how to have more conversations with her leads. Because of that, more of her leads are turning into actual paying customers. When Jane generates a lead online, Chiirp automatically sends a text message to start a conversation. When the lead responds, Jane is able to continue the conversation, answer questions, and schedule an appointment. For those that don't respond right away, Chiirp continues to tastefully follow up for Jane until they do respond. It's like having a personal assistant do all of her follow-up for her. People are finally answering their phones, and Jane now has a new, predictable, and scalable source of incoming business. Not only is she attracting a lot more business, because Chiirp is nurturing and following up with her leads automatically, she has a lot more free time too. Chiirp has helped a lot of small businesses like Jane's become more successful in generating more business online. If your business is ready for growth and you'd like to implement a mobile sales funnel like Jane's, we'd like to invite you to watch our free demo of Chiirp. We'll show you exactly how you can start generating more leads and closing more business through the power of text message automation. Click the button below and we'll see you on the demo.
Hi everybody, Mr. Wonderful here from Shark Tank. Now, let's talk about a phenomenon that most people are familiar with. Most people read their texts. In fact, 97% of texts get read, not so much for email. Knowing that, how do you think businesses should use texting instead of emails to market? Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? If most people read most of their text, that's where you should put your message if you're trying to market to them as a business. And that's what Chiirp.com does. So I'm doing a big shout out for Chiirp.com. It's spelled Chiirp. They help you communicate more effectively and close more sales with text messaging. Makes total sense, doesn't it? Check out Chiirp.com to become more effective in digital marketing and communications. That's right. People read text. Emails, not so much.